so he's gonna be matching these expansions. But Stork, I feel if he didn't lose that natural in the beginning, it would be GG probably from here. I mean, he had such an economic lead at the beginning, but FOrGG did what he needed to do and laid out that natural, so that was big. So FOrGG all in at this, maintaining this middle, sending tank after tank in the middle, so lots and lots of tank production. But Stork has a large force of goons coming again. He's going to try to keep up these harassments. He's just buying time until he can come out with these carriers. And I'm actually getting a drink, so 1 second. Okay, so 3 Stargates up, so we are definitely seeing lots and lots of carriers. He definitely has the amount of expansions in the macro and the economy he needs to go carrier, so I feel they're going to be very effective. He's probably going to, I wonder if he's going to go all in for the main base or if he's going to try to take out an expansion and make this game very safe and a longer type game. So Archon goes down, so loses that Archon, and that Archon only burned about 2 vultures, so kind of careless with that Archon actually. But Stork has a large force, but now lots and lots of tanks coming in, so Stork may be finding himself, he needs to get these carriers are coming out, so I don't think FOrGG has an answer for these carriers at all, and I feel that Stork's going to be able to take over this game with these carriers. FOrGG needs to get some anti-air out there, but now Stork is going to be trying, or FOrGG is going to be trying to break, but now Stork's going to counter this all in, lots and lots of zealots, drawing the fire, beautiful storms. That is about 6 vultures that went down to that storm in a tank, so he's going to be moving in, so he just keeps breaking the middle. Stork is making FOrGG only stick to his ramp. He's not letting him contain the blue path in the middle, I guess. I mean, that is his territory. He is marking his territory with storms and balls of fire from the goons, or whatever goons shoot, I'm not even sure. So, pretty exciting game so far. You cannot say this has not been action-packed, non-stop action. Stork has another expansion in the top center. So, more and more storms, beautiful storms. FOrGG needs to get some anti-air out here. I feel these carriers are going to completely be dominating this game. Stork is playing this very patiently. FOrGG is doing a nice job he's losing in forces, but he keeps coming, keeps pounding the middle. Both players want the middle of the map. Whatever player gives up, if FOrGG gives up the middle of the map, I sense things going downhill for him. Carriers are out. FOrGG lacking anti-air. I think this is going to be the turning point in this game. Stork a little ahead of this game maybe just because he has more expansions and has been able to not let FOrGG take over the middle. FOrGG still so consistently trying to lay mines, trying to keep the middle, but he has not. He's been doing decent, I guess you could say, at maintaining the middle, because not like Stork has taken over the middle himself or anything. More and more tanks. These tanks go down to storms. So, wow, just beautiful. Nice play by Stork. But FOrGG, still more reinforcements coming, so they have not taken the screen off the middle of the map. This has been a crazy game. Carriers coming in. FOrGG is in a lot of trouble without any anti-air on the map. I do not see one Goliath. He is not expecting this. Things are going to turn absolutely downhill for FOrGG. There's about 5 carriers that will go in and completely dominate. More and more storms. FOrGG taking over the middle, but Stork coming in with carriers, so we are seeing it. Carriers are on the map with no anti-air. Things are going to turn around and start looking very bad for FOrGG. As soon as he sees the carriers, he's thinking anti-air, but I feel it is too late for him to do it. I just don't feel there's going to be much he can do. He has a few missile turrets in the middle of the map, but those are no contests for about 30 interceptors. So more carriers on the way. He's non-stop making carriers while he has about 6 or 7 in the middle of the map. So FOrGG needs to get anti-air quick out quick. He has about 4 Goliaths out, but I feel that's going to be too little, too late. I'm interested to see if Stork's going to go in for the main base and try to finish the game now, or if he's going to play it safe and lay out expansions. Vultures all over the map. Vulture's not going to do much against carriers. Laying mines. He needs to get some probe harassment in, I feel. He needs to do something to get back in this game. He needs to stop these carriers first, though, before anything. But there's nothing he can do. Was completely caught off guard by carriers. I feel that he needed to definitely get the anti-air earlier if he wanted to do anything. So it's going to be interesting to see what Stork decides to do with these with these carriers. Now he's going to move in with a lot. He has a large force of goons now, so these goons are going to go in with these carriers. Goons are going to definitely be so strong. He's going to lay out the tanks with the carriers while letting the goons take the Goliath. He's going to play this very standardly, and I feel Stork is in a good situation. A Storm drop doing so much damage to the economy line. Stork is playing very well right now, and I don't feel there's much he can do. Stork laying out the natural expansion of FOrGG. FOrGG is going to try to go in with these vultures, but it's going to be stopped by a large force of goons sitting there waiting to kill these. FOrGG going all in with his tanks. He feels that he has to do something. It's a last-ditch effort to try to get back in this game, but I think it's way too late. Tanks sieging up. Lots and lots of tanks going to go down here to a large group of interceptors. He just doesn't have what he needs right now. Not enough Goliaths at all. So all these tanks are going to go down. He's going to try to abort the mission with these tanks, but Tank's not a very fast unit, so that's not going to work too well with him. Stork going to stay away from these Goliaths. He sees the Goliaths. He's not going to lose too many interceptors to these Goliaths. He's just going to move away. He realizes that tank force is not a huge threat. He might as well go lay out the expansions for FOrGG. So FOrGG, I feel I don't know what he can do right now. He is going to need a mix of the greatest Terran players to play to come into one. They're going to need to like team melee this up for him to have a chance at coming back. I just don't think he can possibly come back. Stork is going to come in here with carriers. He's going to try to micro these carriers as well as he can, trying to stay away from the Goliaths. Storm's going everywhere. Oh, wow. All those goons dropped. He just lost a large force of goons, so Stork's going to have to slow down a second while reinforcing his goon army, but there's not enough Goliaths here, I feel. Stork laying out siege tanks everywhere, but now these Goliaths are going to be pushing back these carriers. Stork needs a goon force to lay out these Goliaths while his carriers can take care of business. So these carriers are like a worker without a coworker, I guess you could say. They need the goon force. They need some kind of ground force to help draw fire while the carriers do their business. So lots of zealots on the way. Storms are out. He's going to land a storm. That's going to pick out about 3 Goliaths. So wandering High Templars and a couple zealots in the middle of the map. And now his natural expansion is going out. So FOrGG loses his natural expansion completely. So now he's going to be even farther behind economically. This one missile turret is going to get completely surrounded by about 40 interceptors, so that too bad for him. Too bad for that missile turret. So he's going to go in. He's not going to... Stork is going to definitely want to stay away from these Goliaths. There's no point to go into the force of 12 Goliaths, but he's going to try to pick them off as well as he can. Goliath's doing a lot of hold position, killing a lot of interceptors. The interceptor count has definitely went down, but I guess Stork feels that if he can just wipe out all these Goliaths, then FOrGG will be able to do nothing. But I think he needs to have a ground force with this to do this. Stork must feel that FOrGG does not have enough Goliaths. There's only 5 Goliaths left. So there it is. GG's the call. So FOrGG has lost the game. Stork will move on and advance. So thank you guys for watching. This was Sunday. Doing another audio commentary for the World Cyber Games, and I'd like to do a shout out. I meant to do this earlier, but I forgot. I was just so excited about doing a commentary, I forgot to do a shout out. But I'd like to do a shout out to SC2GG. Guys, just check them out. SC2GG.com. Such a great site. So many great commentators. A really fun place to be and hang out. Go to IRC, talk to your favorite commentators like Cholera, Moltrap, Diggity, and Klazar and Rainman and Dime, everyone like that, okay? So just go check them out, and there's a lot more I didn't mention, like Joe Tack, and I don't want to name everyone. I'll be here all day. So anyways, go check them out, guys. Thank you for watching my commentary, and this is Sunday signing out. Thanks. Bye.